Manifestation has it all wrong. It teaches you to align your actions, visualize your desires, focus on attracting what you are seeking. But all of this is rooted in one thing: trying to get something outside of you. You were never meant to attract from the external. You were meant to create from the source, from the internal. So while manifestation, the law of attraction, has you focusing on the external, creation, ecstatic creation, anchors you as the origin point, the source. So today I'm going to go over the 3 primary points that I say debunk manifestation and align you to a much more powerful truth: creation, ecstatic creation. So the first point is the manifestation focuses on the external, the law of attraction. And the problem with this is that it is still feeding the fundamental belief that we are separate from source, separate from God, from love, from oneness, from creation. And as long as we believe that there is something or someone to attract, whether that is clients or opportunities or love, an intimate relationship, then you are placing your power outside of yourself and into a state of performance, believing that you have to align or resonate, or you have to do something. You have to do something in order to attract that thing or that person. So manifestation is very much rooted in performance, the constant self-analysis of your vibration, the constant self-analysis of your feelings, the constant self-analysis of, is this action, quote unquote, aligned with what I am desiring to create? But in ecstatic creation, we focus completely on the internal. And that brings me to point 2, because manifestation ignores internal desires. And this is a hard fact, and it's actually really challenging for most people to grasp. Your desires that come from your soul, the breadcrumbs to creating your destiny, are internal and they are personal. They are not about anybody else. Because from the anchor of you being the source, you being creation, no others actually exist. You're creating all of it. We can call this selfish. We can call this self-centered. But why is being self-centered wrong? It's not wrong when you're embodied, because that self-centered is centered in source, centered in creation, centered in oneness. And that center always serves the whole. But we don't serve others by placing our focus outside of ourselves. We serve others by honoring those internal desires that light us up, those internal desires that are personal, they're core, they're innate to this life, and ultimately the entire creation of your destiny. So manifestation doesn't think about this. Manifestation doesn't even recognize, where is your core? Where is that desire that you're working to manifest? Where is it coming from? Does it really light you up? Does it feel like something that is simultaneously deeply igniting and scary? Because that's a core desire. It will trigger you. It will activate you. It will offer to crack you open. Very personal, very, very intimate. Manifestation doesn't even speak about that. It's just like, whatever you desire, manifest it. But that will always result in partial fulfillment. Moments of fulfillment, a lot of time without fulfillment. Whereas creation, it is the act of creation, the every moment of that creation that is fulfillment, joy, ecstasy, aliveness. And what's really important is that these very internal desires, these very core desires from your soul, they activate the subconscious mind in a way that super level, superficial desires, wants cannot activate. They turn something on internal. I've watched client after client have this happen. When I have led clients to these desires, they cry. They cry because for the first time ever, they feel seen and they remember something back from their youth every single time. They remember that they had these visions, these fantasies, these desires that are exactly that, but they'd forgotten. Cracks them open. It exposes such a beautiful intimacy of their own personal creativity. And point number 3 is manifestation. Like I said before, it's about getting. Did you manifest that? Did you get it? Did you manifest what you desire? And it is just literally laden with this performance energy. You will constantly feel like you don't have what you're trying to manifest. Even if you focus on bringing in the feelings and the visualizations and activating yourself in your vision, you are still going to feel like you're not there. You're placing all of your power outside of the moment. But ecstatic creation is all about the body. It is all about this moment and this moment only. And it's about the fullness of creation. That's simply the act of creating. It has nothing to do with the end result. It has nothing to do with getting anything, acquiring or achieving. It is rooted in the simple, ecstatic revelation that creation feels fucking good. And creation in and of itself is fulfilling. So ecstatic creation, and what I'm speaking to today, is completely internalized, recognizing how the body feels and a deep presence to meeting yourself in this moment. Meeting yourself as the creator, meeting yourself as source, meeting yourself both as the desire and the fulfilled. And this is where the ecstasy comes from, because it's unity. It's the remembrance that even in the playful act of creation, everything already is. The seed holds all of the code of the entirety of its creation. The seed is both the seed, the plant, and the blossom that restarts the whole process. That's ecstatic creation. So notice today how this is shifting your perspective. Do you desire to manifest? Do you desire to perform? Do you desire to focus on the external and place your power, leak your power outside of yourself? Or do you yearn for something that is much deeper, much more anchored, much more intimate and fulfilling of the self? Even if this concept is new to you, even if you don't fully understand what I'm speaking to, does it hit you? Does it resonate? Then you, my love, are ready for ecstatic creation.